Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video on the channel, and we have a big announcement for this video. So we've been mentioning it a couple of times on Market Watch that we were due a double XP live coming back to Runescape, and it's been a couple of months since the last one. Now luckily, because of the calendar update which we now have, we can now see up and coming updates coming to the game, and we now have double XP marked in the calendar for Friday the 15th of November, ending on the 25th. Now, bit of a hot take and a bit of opinion here. We don't have anything marked after the 25th, but what my opinion would be is that we will see 110 woodcutting and fletching on the 25th. So this double XP kind of gives you another big push to try and get your woodcutting and your fletching up to 110 before it is released into the game. Now, with the double XP, there are certain things I always advise you guys to do, items to pick up, things to get prepared. So I'm just going to do a little video now, and then what I'm going to be doing later on in the week is a more in-depth video of like items to do, things to get ready, just so you can get as much sort of like XP as possible on the double XP live. Now, basics as always, the double XP live is going to last for 10 days, and over these 10 days you're going to get 48 hours of double XP. Now, what I would suggest is items like divine locations to start creating them now, and then you can have a decent stock ready for when the double XP comes. If there's any items or Bibles which you're looking to do, start monitoring the price now. You don't need to necessarily buy now because you've got 10 days until the actual double XP starts. So there's no rush, there's no need to like do it straight away because price spikes will happen because of the news is being released. If you aren't able to make Perfect Plus, if you need any jujus, any boosting potions or anything like that, make sure you to gather them or buy them in time as well. And the main thing really for a double XP that I advise most is to have a plan. There is nothing worse, because I've done this multiple times, where I've gone into a double XP with no plan and I've ended up wasting a lot of time and not really optimized my time as good as possible, and I've not really got out of the double XP what I should do. And that is why having a plan is good. Plan like roughly what levels you want, what supplies you're going to need, because if you can go in Iron Man some of your own supplies, you're going to save yourself a lot of money. Or on the other side, you can go make yourself a lot of money and then spend it on the double XP experience afterwards. So if you want some hot takes on some stuff to do now to make GP for like double XP, tanning hide is very good. Doing your daily broad arrow runs, or also smithing rune darts. Rune darts, I think the prices of rune bars at the minute are quite cheap to make. I think the rune bar price itself is very expensive, but the price of rune ore and lumite means you're going to make a decent amount, especially if you've got the level to create double bars. So it can be very good profit. Again, these will be coming in the videos later on. Herbs, herb lore is always like a very much in-demand skill for double XP, so like people will be buying herbs. There might be a chance creating super potions is going to make profit. There's a chance that extreme potions is going to make profit, or making overload sets is basically going to make bank. And just getting stuff prepared as well. Like we mentioned it a couple of times on the channel, people pay for convenience in RS3. So even though like you can get XP creating extremes, someone with enough money would more than happily pay over the odds to not have to make extremes and simply get the pure XP of overload. So that's why we want to focus on these kind of methods, which we'll be doing a video over the next sort of 2 to 3 weeks. We'll be going over all these ways you can make profit because of the double XP. But yeah, there is absolutely loads of different ways to make it. The more unique you are, going to make more profit from it as well. But things I would probably focus on more than anything is going to be fletching supplies and woodcutting supplies. Now, woodcutting supplies, you are mainly looking at urns, and urns throughout all the skills will make profit for a double XP. That is proven on the double XP because people are doing the skills. Urns just going to give them a 20% buff. It's always worth using urns, so people will pay whatever price it is for urns. But fletching especially will be high. Now, what I would suggest, obviously escaping free to play, we made a lot of money with rune darts. We made a lot of money with rune arrowheads as well. If you have a very similar smithing account, you can have that AFK on the side and make tremendous profit. If you don't have the smithing account, you only really need like level 60-ish to be able to make considerable bank from rune smelting and smithing. If you're just doing smithing, level 50 in Tourist Trap will do. But if you do something like the Night Sword in Tourist Trap, you'll pretty much be like half the way there. You do need members because you do need members to unlock the Tourist Trap. But again, that is something which is kind of worthwhile because once you've unlocked Tourist Trap, you can then do dart tips in non-members. But that is something I'll be keeping an eye on most. Like the fletching resources are going to go up as a result. Now, one thing I will do on the back of this announcement as well, escaping free to play, the account we talked about, the account we did this year, the series I'll try and drop into the corner if no one's seen it. It's a pretty good series to be fair. We go from free to play to members. and we make quite a decent chunk of money. I have said that when a double XP returns to the game, I will take that account on a 2-week bond and just see the sheer amount of profit we can make. It has a decent cash stack to just accelerate its progress. So if you guys want me to do that, drop it in the comments and I will get that done. We can do like a 2-week series, and the Iron Man content can just be stuff on top. Market Watch can be on top, and some other money makers can be on top as well. We can just do 2 weeks of full-on, all-out money-making methods and just see how much we can make on that account. Again, it's not very high stats, so I like to do that account because it makes it relevant to you guys. But let me know, like, sort of in the comments and stuff, if that's what you want to see. Also, let me know what sort of skills you're planning to do for double XP as well. And if you're going to make any moves in terms of investments, money-making, like stuff like that, let me know what you're going to do. So along with your plan and sort of identifying what resources you're going to need, we've already mentioned stocking up on urns, and this might possibly like mean making your own because urns are expensive. Identifying your proteins. What are you going to do with your proteins? So for me, there's a couple of these which I don't deem worthwhile using. Like planks. I don't really think the cogs are worth using, but for me, essence, hunter traps, the bars are pretty good as well. Divination ones are decent, and the logs ones are decent. Decide which ones you want to use in case you want to put all your eggs in one basket and go just for one. Decide if you're going to go for like the optimal XP or if you're going to go for like slightly slower methods. Save prices. Now is a good time to compare different XP rates and GP per XPs, because sometimes it's surely not worth doing the absolute top tier money making method for the amount extra it's going to cost you. Like one example I'm going to use, and one example I'm really interested to see over double XP, is Elder Rune Smithing. So Primal is here, and Primal is technically better, but Primal currently is 35k a bar. I just can't see the amount of people going for Primal Smithing when the XP rate isn't that much better than Elder Rune. Just to like spend extra for a little bit more XP. I'm not too sure on how that's going to go. But again, make sure you have your methods down, your resources bought, just have an overall plan. And also as well, watch Market Watch on Friday, because we'll be going through some items which no doubt have gone on the rise. Things like Dinosaur Bottled Raw or things which go into certain potions will go up because they are so like low volume and can't meet demand of how many people want to do like the Avon bombs and stuff like that. But Market Watch this Friday and next Friday will be pretty big because we'll pick out some items which are related to double XP. Going to be good profits, but over the next sort of week or so, like I said before, we're going to be doing numerous videos based on double XP, based on money makers, and try and cram in as much value for you guys. If you don't have enough bank to sort of buy stuff now, in 7 days you'll have enough GP to buy some skills and really improve your XP rates over double XP and have a good time with it as well. But what I'll be doing is numerous videos, which I hope you guys will enjoy. If you've got suggestions of things you want to see, make sure to drop it in the comment section below, and we can definitely go and check it out. But yeah, that's going to be it. But like I've said, check on the calendar. It is announced double XP starting from the 15th of November to the 25th. Loads of stuff coming to the channel, so if you are brand new, please make sure to subscribe. Hope you guys are looking forward to it. The video on the new Slayer creature, I am going to do one on task. That's going to come out tomorrow, and I might throw out a little group Iron Man video as well. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please make sure to leave me a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next video.